Hi there. Happy Monday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to a new episode of Soul Infused Monday. So I'm very excited today. I'm super excited and happy right now. And that's fantastic because there are days when you wake up in the morning and you don't feel so great, right? So I'm super excited I'm super excited that you're here. I'm also super excited to share something great that I've been working on, and it's launching today. And for those who maybe don't know me, my name is Sonia de la Torre, and I'm a light worker, I'm a coach, I'm a seeker, I'm a woman, I'm a human being, I'm a spiritual being, I'm everything and nothing. So sometimes I'm also a little bit silly, and usually I really go deep. So that's just in a nutshell. And what I wanted to do for you today is to talk about what it really means to be yourself. What does it actually mean to be yourself and to be authentically yourself, and what it takes, and why it's so important in the first place. So, and before I jump in, say hello, who is here, send me some love, send me some hearts, leave me a comment below. I always love to interact with you. Also, if you watch the replay, leave me a comment below, because I always go back and check in with you. So any questions or any comments, anything that you have. Okay. And you can, Erica, good morning, my dear. How are you? Did you have a nice birthday? So I'm excited that you're here. Awesome. Okay. And what does it mean to you to be yourself? What does it mean to you? Like, leave me a comment below. It can be even one word, one sentence. Don't overcomplicate it. Just interact and jump in here with me. And I can certainly share with you what it means to me, and why it's so important in the world to be ourselves and not some pretend to be someone else, or just to listen of how we should be, what society tells us to be as a woman, as a man as well. I'm going to speak into a little bit more to women today. However, every man is super welcomed. It comes with what I've been working on in the last couple of months, called that free online retreat called Free to Be Me, and how successful women actually let go of self-judgment, love themselves fully, and live in alignment with their soul. And it's really about free to be yourself in this world, authentically, with confidence, as a woman. So if you are just joining in, leave me a comment below, say hello, and share with me, super brief, like, what does it mean to you to be yourself in this world? Hi, Joanne. Wonderful. I'm so happy to see you here. Fantastic. Let's go back for a moment. We all grow up and we have certain conditionings, and we are all the same. Like, we have the thoughts from our parents, from school, church, society. We are all carrying a lot of beliefs and programming that often keeps us blind to who we are actually as a unique being. And unfortunately also, and this is my opinion, but society doesn't necessarily encourage us to really fully express yourself and be yourself, because it's easier to keep people in a box, to control them. And I'm not, like, blaming or judging anyone. Like, everybody's responsible for their own life, and so are you. But what it means to be authentically you is actually really to peel off the layers that are keeping you from seeing who you are. Because if you are not in touch with who you are, it's very difficult to be yourself in the world. Does that make sense? And okay, let me read. I ask you to share with me what it means to you to be yourself. So I want to read one of the comments. It means to live in alignment and loving myself and others as much as possible while feeding my soul with freedom. Beautiful. Tamiko, hi. Super to see you here, Eileen. And thank you for sharing that, Erica. Yeah. To be in alignment and loving myself. Yes, I love that. And to be in alignment with yourself and to love yourself, you need to know who you are. Because, and I've said that before, and I think it's important to repeat things. If you are not in touch with your true self, and I'm going to tell you in a second what I mean by that, and you are only connected with the layers of conditioning, programming, beliefs, your inner critic, your feeling of not being good enough, comparing yourself to others, not measuring up. If that's your reality, that of course you don't feel like you love yourself, because that's in your point of view, that's not really lovable, right? However, that is not who you really are. These are layers, these are thoughts, these are emotions, these are woundings from the past, generational. You are a being of energy, a soul, a spirit, a divine, purposeful, driven, huge, vast being beyond your thoughts, beyond your beliefs, beyond your physical body. And in order to get in touch with that beautiful essence of who you are, that means to be really free to be yourself, because then you know who you are and you can express yourself. And then you can express yourself from who you are, and you can express your own truth, and you can connect without being worried all the time what other people think of me, fear of rejection, comparison, fear of not being good enough. And you might still struggle with that. I mean, I still have these parts in me. I just shared last week, that I was going to a big transformation myself. And I experienced shame. I experienced fear. I experienced emotional pain, spiritual pain. Like every time we grow through friction. So that's totally okay to experience all of that. But that's not who you are. Who you are is beautiful, is vast, is consciousness. Is the essence of the blueprint that you came here into this planet with. And I truly believe that it's our duty and our biggest contribution to this world to peel off those layers, to really come out of the shell, stop hiding, but feeling safe to do so and confident and authentic, so that we can really make an impact in the world. Okay. And here's another comment. Loving the person I was created to be unapologetically. Yes, I love that, Tamiko. Thank you for sharing that. And by the way, Tamiko, who is here, she is one of my amazing experts on my free online retreat that it's actually launching today. It's called Free to Be Me. And I've put the link in the box. You can sign up for free. And her interview is this week as well, and you will love it and you will love her. So connect with her as well on Facebook and sign up for it. That online retreat will give you a daily email with, with an interview with an amazing expert, a speaker, but we are also always doing a session with you. There's going to be a meditation or an energy experience or some other practices, processes, so that you can have a shift in the moment in that session. So I'm super excited about that. So sign up for that. It's completely free and it's launching today. And the link is in the box, and it's freetobemeonlineretreat.com. Okay, great. Let me see. Here's another comment. Eileen, yes, being in alignment with my soul's purpose, my energetic self connected with my spiritual and physical self. Yeah, beautiful, Eileen. And by the way, I'm happy that you're here again. To be connected with your soul's purpose, and let me be honest, I'm just getting comfortable here. When I started my journey, I didn't have that desire or that thought of, I want to be in alignment with my purpose, or I want to connect with my soul, because back then, it's over 20 years ago now. Crazy. Just had a moment. The only thing I wanted to feel good about myself. I hated myself. I hated my body. I was actually pretty successful back then. I had I was very successful business owner of 2 gyms. I had over 30 employees. I had a beautiful car. I was making good money. So from the outside, it looked like I had it all together. I was successful. And deep inside, I was extremely unhappy. I was extremely unhappy. I was unhappy with myself. I didn't feel good enough. I felt like when I was comparing myself with other women, everybody was more beautiful, smarter, prettier, everything. So I really felt bad about myself. And when I share that, it's like, no matter what you have on the outside, no matter how much money, no matter how many, whatever, doesn't matter, cars, houses, jewelry, even a relationship. I had a relationship. I had a very supportive and loving boyfriend, but I just felt unhappy within myself. So it's really to recognize that true, like being in alignment means also to heal what's preventing you from being happy inside. Inner peace, confidence, connection to your soul, connection to your purpose. And only through my work, through my healing work back then, I actually discovered my purpose. And so in order to live your purpose, it doesn't mean you have to have it all clear all right away. It's a journey. It's a process. And it unfolds over time. You do not need to have it all figured out. And you do not need to have it all figured out to move forward. Because otherwise you never go anywhere, because we never have it all figured out anyway. Does that make sense? Let me know if you're here. Have another comment here. Okay, great. And do you have any questions? Any comments? Do you want me to talk about something in particular? Please leave me a comment below. I'm totally doing this here for you, and I'm happy to talk to anything that's important to you. Okay, so for the last couple of minutes, what does it take to be fully yourself? And partly I described it already. It's laying off the layers. It's doing the work. And what does it mean to do the work? And a lot of people don't want to do the work, and that's totally fine. There are other ways, like everybody has their own desires. Everybody has their own, people that they follow and feel attracted to. And people that are in my community or feel attracted to me are usually people who have done some work and want to take it deeper, and they are really committed to the path. And they know that there is not such a quick fix, and you can just bypass your stuff and just go up to the light. Because just as an example, I had a beautiful session with one of my clients last week, and she was in severe emotional pain. She was going through something very shameful, and she was in blaming and judgmental mode about someone in her life. So I let her walk through that, but then I really helped her to dig deeper into how she felt, and then where she got in touch with her own unworthiness, in touch with her own shame. And it's not easy to process that. So I really held the space for her. I helped her walk through it. It was super uncomfortable for her, super painful. But why I'm sharing this with you, after she did that, and I guided her outside of it and transformed it, and we connected higher to her higher self, she said to me then afterwards, she's never felt such a lightness and such a beauty and she couldn't even describe it in words. She has never experienced that before in her life. And then I said to her, the reason why you experience such a blissful state that you've never experienced before, the reason is because you were willing and you dared to go down into the pain. That you faced your shame, that you faced your fear, that you faced your unworthiness. And it's very difficult for us to do that by ourselves, but because she did that, she could reach up. So there's nothing wrong with those darker, for lack of better words, right? Or negative or painful emotions, because they are the doorway. They are the doorway to true inner peace, freedom, and the connection to your purpose. And then she also shared with me that because she's been working with me now for a couple of months, and I teach all of my clients the process of reconnecting to your higher self. However, if you try to bypass what's in between to connect, you can't reach as high. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I mean, this, like this is just the work I do is ultimately, and that's often the missing piece. Ultimately, freedom, self-love, connection to who you are, living in the world in purpose is to reconnect to your soul. You can call it divine, God, spirit. It's not about the labels, but that's where freedom comes. So the inner work is important to clean the woundings, the beliefs, the yucky stuff that energetically keep us, like that stuff that keeps us blocked, that keeps us in a low frequency. To remove all of that so that you can reach up and to really reach up to a higher vibration. And if you do that consistently, and if you do that with commitment, no matter what, and you don't give up, you anchor that, you increase that, and you become more and more on a daily basis living this higher vibration of who you are. Meditation is one of the tools that I always recommend, especially the type of meditation that I do that actually helps you to become into vertical alignment, that shifts your energy and connects upwards. And while I was talking, I was doing it, and I invite you to do it with me. So just take a nice deep breath. Take a nice deep breath. You can even close your eyes for a moment. Take those 2 or 3 minutes that I'm going to do with you. Close your eyes, take a nice deep breath. And do that 2 more times. If you're driving, obviously don't close your eyes, but you can still breathe. Take a nice deep breath, another one. And a last one. Really nice deep breath. Relax your body, slow down, connect with yourself. And now with your next inhale, you imagine you bring the energy up from the bottom of your body up to the top of your head. And you just breathe up. You can support it with your hands if you want to. You breathe up. You can keep your eyes closed if you like. Imagine this on top of your head like a string pulling you upwards. So you become into vertical alignment. You get into vertical alignment. And don't worry about doing it wrong or right. There's nothing you can do wrong. And if you don't know, if you feel anything or you don't, just tune into my energy and just tap into my space and do it with me. Okay? Take another nice deep breath. Imagine yourself being in vertical alignment. And now with your eyes closed or open, depending on where you are, but preferably with eyes closed. You keep your neck straight, you keep your head straight, and you turn your inner eye up. We have the center, the chakra, the third eye. And you want to turn that energy upwards to the upper part of your third eye. And just breathe into that area. Just relax your body, just keep breathing, and imagine that even though your eyes are closed, you look upwards. And you take a nice deep breath. Yeah, and just keep doing that. Just keep your eyes closed, keep looking upwards, keep rising the energy up. And depending on where you are today, this might feel very easy and you are in flow and you are already connecting to your higher vibration. Maybe your energy today is very dense. Maybe you're going through a lot of emotions or struggles, so it will feel a little bit more difficult, or it will take a little longer. But if you do that every day consistently, especially in the morning, it will really make a shift in your life. Okay. And if you like, you can even bring your awareness above your head, above the crown chakra, up to the higher self. It's about 1 foot above your head. We also call it the 8th chakra. And just connect to your higher self for a moment. Keep your eyes closed. Breathe up. Connect to a higher vibration. And just take another breath and just check in with you. How do you feel right now? How do you feel? I feel in alignment. I feel very calm. I feel very centered. I feel very grounded, very relaxed. It's a state of being. Yeah, beautiful. And thank you for joining me. I know it's not easy for everyone, but for those who kind of like really tap and go through it and breathe through it and reach a certain level, it makes a difference. So let me know, how is that process for you? Let me know, how do you feel if you joined it? Just really, even if it's only one word, like it could be better or worse, calm, relaxed, tense, confused, grateful, whatever. Put one word, only one word, how you feel right now before we bring the session to a close. One word. Okay? Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for being part of this Soul Infused Monday today. Remember, there is this free to be me online retreat. I'm really excited. We have over 20 amazing women experts that are going to share with you a process, a session, a meditation, some of the insights and wisdom, and it's completely for free. So sign up. It's on the link somewhere here, free to be me online retreat.com. Okay. Kashani, I hope. Hey, Kathy, I was just saying, I know that last name. Hey, it's so great to see you. You're calm. Yeah, I totally can feel that. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Anyone else? One comment. And take another breath. Just breathing can save your life. Seriously. Breathing can save your day. Breathing can save the moment. Remember to take deep breaths throughout the day. So this is how I'm going to close this show today. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Have a fantastic start to the week. Come back next Monday again. I'm leaving California. It's getting chilly. So I will welcome you next week from the Dominican Republic, actually. That's where I'm going to. So stay with me in my adventure. I appreciate you. I love you. I can't wait to hear from you. And I'll see you again next Monday. Much love.